Join me as I dive into the mystery of whether wood is truly the rarest material in the universe. Let's find out together. Is wood truly the rarest material in the universe? That's the question we're asking today. It's a claim that's been circulating online, and it's got a lot of people curious. Wood is a natural material that's essential to our daily lives, from building homes to making furniture, but is it really the rarest thing out there? The idea that wood is rare compared to other materials found in space and on Earth is a misconception that's rooted in a lack of understanding about the abundance of different elements. Elements like hydrogen, helium, and oxygen are abundant in space, while on Earth, we have an abundance of materials like silicon, aluminum, and iron. In comparison, wood is made up of organic compounds that are relatively rare in the universe. Wood is a complex material made up of a combination of cellulose, hemicellulose, and lignin, which are all organic compounds. These compounds are formed through photosynthesis, a process that's unique to living organisms on Earth. This already gives us a hint that wood might not be as rare as we think, but rather its formation is limited to specific conditions. The rarity of wood is often compared to metals and minerals, which are abundant in space and on Earth. Metals like gold, silver, and copper are formed through geological processes, while minerals like quartz, feldspar, and mica are formed through the cooling and solidification of magma. Wood, on the other hand, is formed through a biological process that's unique to living organisms. In reality, the abundance of wood is not as rare as we think. Trees are abundant on Earth, and they're constantly producing new wood through growth. The wood that's harvested from trees is just a small fraction of the total amount of wood that's produced every year. This already suggests that wood is not the rarest material in the universe. The origins of wood are rooted in the process of photosynthesis, which is the basis of life on Earth. Through this process, trees and other plants convert sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide into glucose and oxygen. The glucose is then used to form the complex organic compounds that make up wood. This process is unique to living organisms on Earth, which gives us a hint that wood might not be as rare as we think. The composition of wood is made up of a combination of cellulose, hemicellulose, and lignin, which are all organic compounds. These compounds are formed through the process of photosynthesis, and they're unique to living organisms on Earth. In comparison, metals and minerals are formed through geological processes that are common in the universe. When we compare wood to other materials like metals and minerals, we start to see that it's not as rare as we think. Metals like iron, nickel, and chromium are abundant in space and on Earth, and they're formed through geological processes. Minerals like quartz, feldspar, and mica are also abundant and are formed through the cooling and solidification of magma. In terms of rarity, wood is actually more abundant than some metals and minerals. For example, the abundance of wood on Earth is much higher than the abundance of metals like gold and silver. This suggests that wood is not the rarest material in the universe, but rather it's a valuable resource that's unique to living organisms on Earth. The actual prevalence of wood is much higher than we think. Trees are abundant on Earth, and they're constantly producing new wood through growth. The wood that's harvested from trees is just a small fraction of the total amount of wood that's produced every year. This already suggests that wood is not the rarest material in the universe. Surprising statistics show that the wood industry produces over 1.8 billion cubic meters of wood every year. This is a staggering amount, and it suggests that wood is actually a very abundant material. In comparison, the production of some metals like gold and silver is much lower, with only a few thousand tons produced every year. The abundance of wood on Earth is also reflected in the number of trees that exist. It's estimated that there are over 3 trillion trees on Earth, and each one is producing new wood every year. This already gives us an idea of just how abundant wood is, and it challenges the idea that it's the rarest material in the universe. The statistics are clear: wood is not the rarest material in the universe. While it's a valuable resource that's unique to living organisms on Earth, it's actually more abundant than some metals and minerals. In summary, while wood is valuable, it's not the rarest material in the universe. It's a complex material made up of organic compounds that are formed through photosynthesis, and it's abundant on Earth. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments. If you're interested in learning more about rare materials or the universe, check out our other video on the most valuable elements in the universe.